Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Sherry Tries That, or welcome if you're new. Fall is officially here, and all of the fall drinks are out. Now, I'm not really sure how I feel about pumpkin spice. I feel like I like it in some things and don't like it in other things. I know that I hate a cold pumpkin spice drink. I really wasn't feeling pumpkin spice. So I decided to try another bestseller at Starbucks, which is their Cinnamon Dulce Latte. So I got one of those and I'm going to try a dupe for it. Come along with me and let's see how it turns out. Good morning. I'm at work, so I'm being a little on the quiet side, but I just picked up my Starbucks Cinnamon Dulce Latte. So I'm gonna give it a try now. I'm in the lunchroom. It might be too hot. Oh, that is good. The cinnamon flavor really comes through, and that's the part I'm looking for. So it's really good. We'll see how the dupe compares. Starbucks uses approximately 2 ounces of espresso in their grande size drinks. So I'm going to measure out approximately 2 ounces. And there we go. Now, you can either make your cinnamon dolce syrup or you can buy it. And for a number of reasons, I chose to buy one. This is Skinny Mixes. This is not sponsored, but this is what I'm going to use. Now we're going to pour about 1.5 ounces of the cinnamon dolce syrup into the coffee. You can use less if you like a less sweet drink, and you can use more if you like a sweeter drink. This is editing Sherry. My camera did not record the portion about the milk, so I'm going to recreate that for you, just so you can see it. The recipe calls for 1.25 cups of milk. I'm going to use a little bit less. And if you have a whisk, a handheld electric whisk, then go ahead and use that. I have one, but the little curly part fell off of the end, and so I don't think it'd be very effective. So we're going to use the mason jar method. And what you do is you put your milk in a mason jar. It shouldn't be more than halfway filling up the jar. This is a little too much, so I'm going to pour a little bit out. So that's a little better. Put it in a mason jar. Make sure the lid is on tight and shake as hard as you can for 30 seconds.
A few moments later.
Now take the top off your mason jar and put it in the microwave for 45 seconds. Okay, now you're going to pour the milk in. I need a bigger mug. Okay, pour the milk in and then spoon the frothy part on top. I think some of my froth has disappeared because I took too long. But if you work quickly and have everything ready, it will work, because it worked yesterday for me. Now, if you were going to use whipped cream, this is when you would put the whipped cream on top. I'm not going to have whipped cream. And then you're going to mix together some sugar and cinnamon. I'm using monk fruit in place of sugar. You can do this in a bowl with a spoon. And just put that on top of either the froth or the whipped cream, whichever you have on top of your coffee. Whoops. It gives it a nice sweetness, a little spice from the cinnamon, and a little bit of texture. And I guess you could draw pictures in your froth if you're so inclined. Okay, let's give it a try. That's really good. I really like it. I'm not tasting a lot of coffee though, and I feel like my ratios are off, but I know they're not because I followed the recipe. I think what's making the difference is that Starbucks uses espresso. I don't have an espresso machine, so I have used strong coffee, and that might be the difference. Now, I don't actually like coffee. I like all the flavored things you can put in coffee. So in a way, I'm not missing the coffee, but I think it would be better. Like this tastes like this tastes a bit like I could have just warmed up some syrup and put the steamed milk on it. I think I would like a bit of coffee taste to balance it, so that it's not quite as sweet as it is. Compared to the Starbucks version that I had this morning, I like the Starbucks version better, but I think it's because of the balance of the coffee and the sweet cinnamon dolce flavoring. If I were to make this again, and I think I will, I think I would make like half, because it's regular coffee, I think I would make half a cup of coffee and less syrup, so that the balance is a little bit better. I do like the mason jar method for frothing your milk. I think I'm going to buy another little frother, because I think I have occasion to use it fairly often. I think it's worth it. So anyway, I haven't got to the cinnamon sugar stuff on top yet. Oh, that's good. That's really good. So I will enjoy when I get some of that in my sip. So I liked both. I like Starbucks a bit better, but I think if I were to tweak this, I would like it just as well. This is a lot cheaper and not hard to do, not too hard to do, especially if you have a frother for the milk. So let me know if you think you might try it, or if you'll try one of Starbucks, if you'll try it on your own. What's your favorite fall drink? Let me know in the comments below. I think this is my new favorite. Yeah, I think it is. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Love your comments, really appreciate them. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Would really appreciate it. Helps out my channel and helps us all to stay connected. Thank you so much for joining me today on Sherry Tries That, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.